All right, welcome back to our new session on contemporary Indian education. I hope everyone is doing well. And before I begin with today's new chapter or new topic, I would rather draw a few revision on what we have already done. So we have already finished Nai Talim, we have finished activity-based learning with that related to Nai Talim. We have already known what Nai Talim was. We already know that how Nai Talim transformed into Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, and later we established right to education, and also we had done RAMSA, which is your Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan. So these were all the schemes and commissions that we have seen in Unit 4. So Unit 5 began with your National Policy of Education of 1986. Then you had National Curriculum Framework in 2005. Now we will be doing something which is specially for us, for teacher educators, and that is your National Curriculum Framework for Teachers Education, which came in the year 2009. Before I begin with this class, I would again re-establish the fact that all the commissions is very important. If not, if you are not able to give the year or the head of the committees under whose names it has been established, it won't create a good impression. So try to remember the years and also the main chairpersons of those committees, right? So with this, we can start off with our new topic, NCFT. And before I share my screen with you, I'll just briefly draw a few links with the earlier commission, because I have already told you that all these frameworks, committees, commissions, schemes, all these are somewhere or the other related to one another. It's not like that something all of a sudden आ जाएगा और पिछले वाले के साथ कोई रिलेशन नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है। सर्व शिक्षा अभियान के साथ नई तालीम का था, वर्क एक्सपीरियंस था। व्हाट इज सर्व शिक्षा अभियान? It has come with the relation that education should be given to 6 to 14 years of students, and it should be free and compulsory. ये अभियान था। उसके बाद हमने देखा राइट टू एजुकेशन। सिमिलरली हियर वी विल ऑल्सो सी दैट पहले एनसीएफ आया, एक करिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क था जो कि स्कूल एजुकेशन के लिए था। तो जब स्कूल एजुकेशन के लिए हो गया था, ज़रूरत क्या थी टीचर एजुकेशन के लिए? स्कूल एजुकेशन काफ़ी हो सकता था, but that's not the case. The reality is something else. We required teacher education, specific curriculum for teacher education, because your teacher education curriculum framework was established when 2009. Right to education कब आया? 2009. Right to education में provisions आपको याद होंगे। उसमें से एक provision था quality teacher education. Quality education provide करने के लिए quality teacher चाहिए। ऐसे ही कैसे अरे गरे लोग तो आके पढ़ाएंगे नहीं। एंड टू स्टॉप दैट एक्चुअली, तो हमको मिला एक नेशनल करिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क फॉर टीचर्स एजुकेशन, जिसके साथ कोई और फ्रेमवर्क मिलेगा नहीं आपको। सिमिलैरिटीज लिंक बैठ सकता है कि किस लिए क्यों आया, but obviously the guidelines are different. And as I already discussed in other frameworks, that this is not syllabus, this is not curriculum, एक मैनुअल की तरह है, जो एक अप्लायंस के यूज़ करने के लिए, एक मोबाइल को यूज़ करने के लिए आपको चाहिए कि क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं। सब करना होगा उसमें से या कुछ भी नहीं करोगे, we will not go to the extremes. We will see what flexibilities we have inside that and what we have incorporated in our B.Ed curriculum following our NCFT. So just give me a moment to share my screen with you. I hope this is visible to you all, right? Yes. So this is our unit, as we had already discussed. We will see now what it others are. So as we have said, this is a national curriculum framework for teachers education established in the year 2009, and it has a background of NCF. Also, it has the background of right to education. So we will see why these are so important for us to follow from one framework to another, from one commission to another. Why are we linking the facts, right? So the next. It has 6 chapters. The first chapter is context, concerns, and visions of teacher education. Then you have curricular areas for teacher initial teacher preparation. You also have transacting the curriculum and evaluating the developing teacher. You have continuing professional development and support for in-service teachers, preparing teacher educators, and implementation strategies. So this incorporates your 6 chapters of NCFTE. The very first chapter talks about the context, concerns, and vision. Now tell me, why is this the very first chapter and why is this so important? There should be some reason, right? Some logic for that. Why the context? Because we have already established this very fact that it is a child-centered pedagogy what we follow in school framework, right? What is child-centered pedagogy? Everything what we do is for the child. The child is in the center. The rest others are minimal to that. So whatever we will do, the maximum benefit to the child, will think of that. So if we are teaching and if it is not related to the child's context or background, it is very difficult for the child to understand or visualize the concept. And hence your pedagogy, your curriculum or your activities will be placed in such a way which is real life, which is an example to the child's background. That is why context is important. Concerns, because you are teaching the concern of the child, what is the problem of the child, why he or she is not able to understand. The very first common factor is that probably they can't relate. So that we have established that how to do. So we will be giving or teaching in some way so that it is very daily life example or daily life miniature for the child that they can relate with their daily life. Second, vision of teacher education. The very first change that the curriculum framework has stated deliberately is to change the 1 year B.Ed program to 2 years, because 1 year B.Ed program is not enough or it does not justify the quality of teacher educators that it will provide. So 2 years thorough program is required, and hence today you have 2 years program after this change. And definitely it is to be in such a way that the teacher is sensitive, conscious, and positive attitude towards inclusive education. So demarking any student based on any differences, be it caste, creed, or any other aptitude differences, or any other, maybe I'm missing some, should not be there, right? So we'll move to the next chapter, curricular areas. So this is basically what we are following. So you have also been doing it for the last 2 years. So we'll just give a cross check of is it really being followed, because these are their recommendations. We'll just do a cross check that हम वो follow कर रहे हैं क्या अभी. The very first, inbuilt based units of study that will have projects and assignments, will have emphasis on interaction. आपके सारे कोर्सेज में इंटरेक्शन बेस्ड असाइनमेंट्स है, ग्रुप वर्क्स है, ग्रुप स्टडीज है, डिस्कशंस है, डिबेट्स है, ऐसे ही हम पढ़ाते हैं. सो यस, वी आर फॉलोइंग दैट. बीएड कोर्स का पहला पार्ट वी आर फॉलोइंग यूजिंग मोर ऑफ ग्रुप एंड इंडिविजुअल फीस बेस्ड असाइनमेंट्स. आपके पेडागोजीज में फील्ड विजिट्स होते हैं, आप लोग कम्युनिटी वर्क के लिए जाते हो, ठीक है. हम लोग विजिट कर चुके हैं हिस्टोरिकल प्लेसेस, right? So these are part of your B.Ed curriculum, and they have designed this for in-service teachers or pre-service teachers. Then you have uh, classroom as social context. तो हम क्लासरूम एक्टिविटीज़ जो करेंगे उसमें हम डाइवर्स बैकग्राउंड के कल्चर्स को खोजते हैं. वी एक्चुअली अप्रिशिएट दैट. हाउ डू वी डू दैट? स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम योर डेली असेंबलीज टू सेलिब्रेशन ऑफ events, to annual day, your sports, your Annapurna Yojana, food melas, your cultural parts that you do. ये हम कर रहे हैं ना. Why? इतना सब कुछ कहीं और कोर्स में नहीं हो सकता है. To some extent होगा, but these are why do we do. You also participate in food and art workshop. Why? Because we appreciate diverse culture. These are things that are instilled in the pre-service teachers so that they look forward and take it up to when they get in a in-service schooling, right? When they get employed in schools. And also आपके सारे courses में you have so many numerous philosophy thinkers. You also have psychologists, their theories, their visions, their contributions in education, numerous things. Why? So that it has been given by them, एंड एडुकेशन को पढ़ने के लिए आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. सो व्हाट देयर कंट्रीब्यूशंस आर इज अ light way or light path to knowing more about what education should be, because we are going to be holistic teachers. So right, so these are the first two chapters that we finished. In the next class we'll be doing the rest of the four chapters. In all we have six chapters. So I think you do people, do you have any doubts? No doubts. Very good. So we'll again meet in the next class. Till then, bye bye. I'll stop sharing the screen now. Alright. See you tomorrow or in the next class, right? Bye bye.